The Chiefs are about to make history, and we're going to talk about it. Good morning, Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome in on this fine Victory Monday, Michael, as the Chiefs just spanked the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game last night. Before we get started, let them know who's powering this live stream, Mike.
This live stream is powered by BetUS. Check out betus.com. See what they got going on right now. Use code YouTube150. Get 150% deposit bonus match on your first deposit. And then on your next two, you're going to get 125% deposit match bonuses. Those are up to $2,000. So take advantage of all the free plays you can make with those deposit matches. The site's easy to use. There's plenty of props on there. Go to betus.com and use the promo code YouTube150. Let them know All Chiefed Up sent you their way. Shout out BetUS for powering this one. Steve, it's fun. It's fun. I'm surprised I have a voice. We really didn't party too hard last night. When we got the first down to clinch it, we were worked up. Don't get me wrong. We were a little horned, but we expected this win. We both kind of expected this win. There was a little bit when you threw the Whiners in the mix and Cleet Blakeman in the mix, and it kind of felt like the Chiefs were looking to or the NFL was kind of looking to
never a doubt, Mike,
to maybe fight back against the Chiefs and all this BS narrative. But the game, we knew that this was a different Chiefs team than the Bills played the first time, and they proved it. The Chiefs absolutely just dominated the game front to back last night. I've got some stuff I can show you guys in just a little bit that PFF come out with, and it's talking about EPA of the game, different things. The Chiefs dominated this game front to back, and the numbers show it. It's not even close.
Yeah, I mean, there were several opportunities for the Chiefs to actually kind of blow this one open, and things just didn't go their way. I mean, if you think about it, everything bounced Buffalo's way, including all 5 of their fumbles. You know what I'm saying? It was just everything went Buffalo's way, and it kept them in the game. They allowed Max Holland to stiff arm Trent McDuffie for 5 yards before catching a touchdown right before halftime to make it closer. It could have been a blowout. The Chiefs were the better team on the football field, and it was apparent. The only problem they had all day was maybe slowing down James Cook. But once again, they had trouble with Joe Mixon against the Texans. And I don't know if that's by design or not, because all season long, the run defense was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the last 2 games, they've allowed running backs to get some yardage, but they've been tightening up in other places. But Steve Spagnuolo, man, hats off, because he had to scare a little bit playing all that zone, letting up the third downs. But then when the time came, he called the right play, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it felt like we give up a lot of third downs, but we really didn't. The Bills had 14 third down plays. We only give up 5 out of 14. That's it.
That's good for the
Chiefs. That's 30-some percent, right at 30, 33%, somewhere in that range. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. But it's right there. So they give up for us 5 out of 9. So they give up over 50%. We give up over 30%. The Bills actually went on 4th down 6 times. They refused to punt the football last night.
Yeah,
and it got them twice. Yeah. And both of those that they missed out on cost them. Josh Allen did not get that first down sneak. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot see it. You cannot see it. So the officials have to go with what they have on the field.
The only picture I've seen that's completely down the line, it looked like he absolutely did not get it.
Yeah, 100%. I've seen it. There's another one people are trying to. I'll bring it in and show everybody really quick while we're just on this subject. Here's the one everybody is saying. This is the one that's spreading around the internet, and the Bills fans are saying he 100% got it. So let me bring this one in really quick. This is the play right here. They claim that that's the line to gain, and Josh Allen has it. Well, let me tell you something. If you can find the ball and zoom in on the ball and tell me that it's completely over that line, which, by the way, that line that we're at an angle. That line's not going straight. That line should be going up the black part of the dude's shirt at the bottom.
Well,
so the line needs to be slanted to the right.
Not going straight, yeah.
Right, 100%. So this is still undeniable. But you cannot zoom in on the ball here and show me where the ball is in Josh Allen's body. So I did it myself. I zoomed in and I found it, and there it is. It's still a little short. You're gonna have to try harder than that. That's the ball. I found the ball. The ball's in his right arm right there, and that's where I project it to be. And so, in this delusional world of screenshots, Steve, the ball's still a little short. All Chiefed Up has proven this to be a correct call.
Yeah, man. So he was holding the ball in his left arm, but if that was an actually straight photo, it wouldn't look the way it does. Because I've seen the straight photo, Mike. I've seen the one that's right down the line.
I've seen it too. Look, if you're
He
going to play the
didn't make
screenshot game,
He didn't make it.
yeah, if you're going to play the screenshot game, you have to at least show the ball on the screenshot. You can't give me a back shot here,
Look,
okay?
man, it wasn't
we're
a
not
first
filming
down.
a video at Diddy's house. Okay?
It wasn't a first down. So that's the thing about it. If it's so close that it's arguable, no one can decide if it was actually a first down or not. They just want to believe it was. Then how the hell do they expect them to overturn the call on the field? And also, why are people, especially people that's watched football their entire lives, acting like two referees have never tried to spot a ball at a different spot? Do they think they're in sync on every ball spot and just are in the exact? That's crazy. That's wild. The fact of the matter is, it was called short on the field. It was short. And they could not overturn it because there was no evidence to overturn it. And here's the thing about it, Mike. If you're the big badass Josh Allen that's MVP of the league and they're just so much better than the Chiefs, the Bills are so much better than the Chiefs, then when it's 4th and a foot, make it obvious that you got a first down. This is bullcrap, dude. You're not going to just completely suck ass trying to do a tush push, first of all, which is the dumbest play in football. Get ready to see a lot of it in stupid Super Bowl. But
dude, what is going on?
I'm just saying, if you can't outright get that first down to where it's known you got it, do you think Patrick Mahomes would have done that?
I think if you're going to allow the tush push, you're not going to ban it. You're not going to take it away. You're going to have this ugly rugby-style football crap that you can't really tell because the ball is always hidden in a pile. If you are not a clear 1,000% sure, anytime it goes to the monitor, it ought to go to the defense. It's already skewed to the offense anyway. Steve, this is the only screenshot that actually is down the line pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said the ball was in his left hand. It's in his right. So it's actually further back.
I don't know my right from left today.
Because they have the angle from the opposite side. So honestly, I think I'm right here with my football placement.
You might be.
I think I'm 100%. I'm just as right as they are. I
they
think
can't prove you wrong.
That's it. You cannot prove me wrong. And I dare you to try because you do not have x-ray vision to find that football. So you can suck it. I think I'm right and you're wrong. But, Steve, I'm not going to focus on that one anymore. You know what the other one? They want to call out Xavier Worthy. That wasn't a catch. Guys, you got to learn the rules of football.
They don't know it. They don't know.
Yeah, we have to stop trying to talk as if we understand the rules and you want to call referees this, referees that, and you don't understand the rules of football. One simple Google search asking if the ball can touch the ground and still be a completion, you will get an answer right from the playbook. Yes, a player can catch the ball if the NFL, even if it touches the ground, as long as they maintain control of the ball. Both players, offense and defense, had the ball pinned and had control before that nose of the ball touched the ground, which means it is a catch, 100%. Yeah. The funny thing is, and obviously the tie goes to the offense. And if you watch baseball and there's a tie at first base, the tie goes to the runner. It always goes to the offensive side. It's always like that. It always will be. Okay. So the whole thing is the nose of the football touched the ground, and everybody's saying that's not a. Number one, Travis Kelce got a holding penalty there. He was getting held the whole way up the field. I want to say by Damar Hamlin.
Yeah.
What's his name? Is that his name?
Yeah. But it was all about, the challenge had to be about field position.
It was the ball spot. Did you want it to just go 5 yards, or did you want it to, I think it was like a 20-yard catch or something.
Yeah, that's what it had to be about.
But it doesn't matter because either way, okay, so if you're saying, okay, well, the Chiefs get all the calls, it doesn't, you still give up a first down. Are you trying to tell me that, you can look into the future and see that the Chiefs that had moved the ball and was efficient all day long couldn't have went ahead and scored anyway? They just got a free first down given to them.
I don't even want to talk about the referees with these idiots. They don't know football. They're stupid.
you
They
don't
are
know the rules of the
crybabies.
game, bro.
They're salty. And the fact of the matter is, the Chiefs were the better team on that football field, and it was apparent. It was apparent to everybody. Even the people that can't stand the fact that the Chiefs were better knew that the Chiefs were better, and they had to eat crow. They have to be salty. They have to cry, and I don't care about it. The Bills didn't execute. The Chiefs did.
Right.
End of story. Josh Allen had plenty of opportunities to win this game for Buffalo, and he just can't do it. He can't get it done.
Yeah, PFF released this. This was great. This guy dove inside the numbers, the AFC, NFC championship. Look at this screen. It might be small on yours. If so, I'm sorry. I'll try to blow it up just a little bit, see if we can get a little bigger. 32%. This is how many times we move the sticks. This is our EPA yesterday. So we got a first down on a first down play 32% of the time compared to Buffalo's 14.8. So their defense did not stop us on first down. Okay, they only stopped us 60% of the time. We stopped them 85% of the time. So we dominated on first down. Second down, we got a first down 2 out of every 3 plays on second down. Buffalo still hadn't hit 50% yet. And then on third down, us giving up 66.7%. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But they're 84.
Mike,
Look at the green across the
that's
board.
Beautiful.
The
That's
EPA,
beautiful.
the success rate. You could come down here to even more. Look at the drop backs compared. This is Josh Allen on top, and look at all the green for Mahomes at the bottom. It is just domination the whole way down. This is all of our receivers dominating the entire way in comparison to them. The rushing summary, domination up here. It's insane. The amount of look at our success rate on rushing plays, 60% to 40%. Steve, it was we walloped them across the board. The score actually made it closer than it was. And the big reason was that right before the half, they allowed Mac Hollins to just push off and
Mike,
get a touchdown.
Let's be honest here. If everybody wants to cry about referees, they threw a flag on a play that was offensive pass interference. And they threw a flag that was going to be called DPI just in case Mac Hollins didn't catch that because they did not
honestly,
want the Chiefs running
Hollins
away with that
was
game.
Insanely just crazy. Like, I don't even understand how he caught that.
Man, Buffalo and their luck, bro. They get one of those a game. I mean, it's just the truth. Everybody's seen it before. Mike, let's get to the chat a little bit. We got Becky Pigtails, been a member for 7 months now. It says, Happy Victory Monday, Chiefs Kingdom. Appreciate you being a member, Becky. We got Chief DeLorean in the house. Says, good morning.
Let's go, baby.
At work, but not hating it as much after we win. Great time to be a Chiefs fan. Yeah, work sucks ass, but it's a little bit better with the Chiefs.
A little bit better
won,
today. You can go in there and just you can whip it out, swing it around a little bit, let them know who the big dog is. Appreciate the 10 bomb there, Chief.
You can do that, Mike. When the Chiefs win, you can go in and talk trash. It makes the day a little bit better, you know. And then Chief DeLorean rolling in that train of gifted memberships. Let's go, 5 gifted. If you got one of those, make sure to thank Chief DeLorean in the chat. He just gave you a shot at winning a signed Jalen Watson jersey.
Jalen Watson.
Jalen Watson. Yeah, hit that join button if you haven't. If you're not a member, do it now.
Hey, and if you're on iPhone and you can't find it because they're a bunch of slap nuts and they've messed up some iOS stuff, just go to the web browser, type in join.allchiefedup, and you can find it there. Just do it there. You have to do it from your browser.
Join.allchiefedup.com.
Yeah, .com. I mean, come on. I don't know what the deal is with these people out here at YouTube.
Slow but sure with the 50
baby.
bomb. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Good night.
Y'all put some legendaries in the chat for slow but sure. Says, let's go Chiefs. ACU goated for the #1 Chiefs streamers on YouTube. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. Appreciate the gas, slow but sure.
Appreciate it, brother.
And the freaking 50 bomb. Thanks so much for the support. Mike, it's Victory Monday, baby. Everybody should be a little horned up today.
Yeah. I mean, Victory Monday, the Chiefs dominated. I honestly believe that was a good Buffalo Bills team. Like, I'm not trying to take nothing away from them, but they got completely smacked and dominated.
They did. They got bullied, dominated, beat.
Steve, you could tell they were beat because McDermott and Josh Allen were scared to death. They wouldn't punt the ball in any situation. They played Madden ball. They were scared to give the ball to Mahomes.
Josh Allen was physically scared and shook on that last drive.
I think he looked a little shaky in the pocket.
He did. I'm sorry. He just did. You could see it in his eyes. He knew,
but
here we are again.
Though, he handled that Spags blitz there at the very end pretty good and actually got a catchable ball out there that Dalton Kincaid dropped.
Absolutely insane. So, I mean, I always say Buffalo gets at least one, F it and chuck it down the field, lucky kind of catch a game. But he is very, very good at putting them in positions to make them plays.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Josh Allen did anything wrong. If anything, I think Josh Allen maybe, and this is probably a credit to the Chiefs and our defense, we actually held our rushing lanes very well last night and did not let Josh Allen get out of the pocket.
Well, yeah, that's what you have to do against him.
Yeah, we did a very good job of that. If I'm not mistaken, Josh Allen only left the pocket 2% of his dropbacks. So out of 40 dropbacks, he was only able to scramble on 3%. That's insane. Patrick Mahomes actually scrambled out on 16%. Like, we were using Josh Allen's run game against them, and they had Matt Milano as a spy all game long.
Patrick does this every year in the playoffs. He does this every year in the playoffs. He takes things into his own hands.
Right.
I think the ball more.
Maybe why his sack totals went up a little bit during the season because he's not really putting his body on the line as much. He's kind of sitting in the pocket doing it. But in the playoffs, he'll get out there and risk it on the edge a little more. Right. But shout out offensive line. They did a good job. The edge.
Hey, shout out Slow But Sure with the 50 bomb. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Guys, do us a favor. Hit that like button real quick if you haven't yet. Help get this out to more people on this fine Victory Monday morning. Let's freaking go. James became a new YouTube member. Let's go.
James.
Welcome to the ACU crew. Good to have you aboard, James. Casey Lion Squad with a 2 bomb said, let the haters hate. Let's go, Chiefs. Right there with you, Casey Lion Squad. I don't care no more. Just cry about it. Cry about it. Fiance, she texted and she wore our Chiefs hoodie to work, and apparently everybody's been giving her crap all day. They just won't stop. And I said, you know what? You just tell them to suck it and you go on about your business. Because they're losers anyway.
It's become like a pure-on cry fest. You can't open any social media. These people do not know the rules of football, and they're trying to sit here and tell us the Chiefs get all the calls, but you can't even tell me what the proper call was.
Right. They
don't know.
What are you talking about? They don't know anything.
Know what the proper call was. You see, you're just mad because the Chiefs won. Just admit it. That's it. They're just mad because the Chiefs keep winning. You suck. You're bad. Your team sucks. Get over it. Quit being a loser in life.
Stop. Just stop. Kevin Anderson with the 2 bomb says Justin Reed is such a beast. And also shout out Juju. Yeah, Justin Reed had a game. Justin Reed
was very, very an integral part of that game last night.
Justin Reed's a lot better than people give him credit for.
Isn't it wild that PFF only has him rated the number 50 free agent that could hit the market this year? They think 49 other free agents are better than Justin Reed.
That's fine. I hope everybody else does too. Maybe we can get him back.
Yeah, a lot of people think that not Chamari Connor, but a lot of people think that Jaden Hicks is going to slide in, take that spot.
I don't see that happening.
I mean, Jaden Hicks is good. Don't get me wrong. I would rather have Justin Reed any day over Brian Cook. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like Brian Cook's panned out as well as we thought he was going to pan out.
Brian Cook is a couple steps behind on every play. There were so many plays last night.
He kind of gives you that Juan Thornhill vibe where he's serviceable in situations. He has a few good games here and there, but when it all is said and done, you can find better.
Well, here's the thing about it, man. Brian Cook was supposed to bring the hammer down. He was supposed to bring the hammer down. That's why we drafted him.
He definitely wasn't going to bring the hands because he dropped 2 picks in the first possession.
I don't even he was not even getting out there and hitting people like I thought he would. So I mean, he's just too slow to get there sometimes.
Yeah, there was so much of that zone. That's the problem with the Spag zone is that he'll get matched up on a slot receiver or something, and the quarterback just before that Brian Cook can get down and close the gap there. So they can't bring him to the line of scrimmage because they'll run by him. He's not super fast. So he has to start really deep. And then by the time he gets up, the receiver's already covered 12 yards and got an easy pitch and catch before Brian Cook can hit. So it's just not working there on that third down zone. Spags is going to have to find something different there or just move on completely. Can we just bump and run and beat people to death?
Brandon Channing with the 2 bombs says, how do we contain Barkley with such good blocking? So that's the $1 million question. We got 2 weeks to talk about this matchup coming up, Mike, and this is going to be one of the focal points. Saquon Barkley is an absolute monster. Absolute monster. He is a monster. When you at any given time, at the drop of a hat, this guy can chunk off 60, 70-yard touchdown.
He's play of the game versus the Commanders. He takes it to the house.
And they do have a good offensive line. They have good blocking. They have. it's a totally different ball game for Saquon Barkley now than it was when he was with New York. It's crazy. You can see how a bad team can really bring down a player.
You want to know how you beat Saquon Barkley? It's going to be very, very hard to stop it. Like, he's probably going to get hit.
You just got to keep him from going and chunking off 60 and 70-yard touchdowns. You got to stop the big play.
3 ways to beat Saquon Barkley. Number 1 is you better not miss any tackles. Okay, you better not miss tackles.
Let's talk about that for a second.
If he gets 4 or 5 yards, if he gets 4 or 5 yards, you tackle him and you don't let him get 15 because you get stiff armed into the dirt like Najee Johnson and give up 40. Okay, you can't do that. So you can't miss tackles. Number 2, your linebackers have to be very disciplined in where they're playing. They can't let bodies get on them. They got to shed blocks and they got to make the tackle. So it's going to be a big time Nick Bolton game. It's going to be a big time Drew Tranquill and whoever. If you bring, and then thirdly, you've got your safeties and your corners playing run support. Your corners have to do better than Najee Johnson did last night. You have to do better than Jalen Watson. Jalen Watson didn't look great in run support either.
The best run support we have at corner didn't get any snaps at corner.
Trent McDuffie and Josh Williams are your 2 best run supports there. And to be honest, I think Josh Williams is a better run support than Trent McDuffie. But here's the thing. Safeties. We just talked about Brian Cook. Your safety is your last line of defense. You've got to hit somebody. You've got to come up in the box if you're Justin Reed, and you've got to make plays if that's your job. If Jaden Hicks is going to come into the box and make a play on a running down, you have to. You're the last line of defense. You can't miss tackles. You can't whiff on anything. We seen Brian Cook do this versus the Jets when the Zach Wilson game last year in week 4. Where one of their running backs got out in space, and Brian Cook did a very good job of like flipping his hips, turning, finding it, and preventing like a huge play. And so you're going to have that from your safeties. This is going to be a big game from tackling. Safeties, linebackers are going to have to stop Saquon Barkley. The defensive line, obviously, you've got to hold up, but they got a good offensive line, man. So it's going to have to be your second, your third wave.
Yep. Our boy Yogi in the house, been a member for 15 months now. Appreciate you, Yogi. He says need to bring back the Bengals tiers and add the Bills tiers right next to it. We got the Eagles tiers from 2023 over here. I have some right there. And I hope we get a volume 2.
Eagles too.
The second edition. Mike, we have a lot more to get to in the chat, but real quick, I just want to thank everybody for being here this morning. If you're just rolling in, we're talking about the Chiefs. They're about to make history, baby. They're going to the Super Bowl for the 3rd time in a row, and they got a shot at three-peating the first team to do that in the Super Bowl era, Mike. That's freaking awesome, man. They've put themselves in the position. It's been a crazy season. It's been a long season, but not a long season. I don't really know. It's been kind of crazy, man.
Right.
But they have a shot to get it done. Do us a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching on X or Facebook, share that out with your followers and your friends and your family, all that good stuff. We appreciate you being here. Real quick, we want to talk about our newest sponsor, Crypto.com. What about that, Mike?
Yeah, excited about Crypto.com. Take a look at what they got going on, and we'll be right back in just a few. All Chiefed Up is proud to announce that we've teamed up with one of the most recognizable names in crypto and the world, Crypto.com. And today we're featuring an exciting new rollout from Crypto.com called Crypto Sports. With Crypto.com Sports, you're now able to have the opportunity to turn your predictions into profit with their sports event trading, which is now available across the entirety of the United States. They're also offering a $100 payment for each correct event contract that you own. And all you have to do is make a simple yes or no decision, making it a seamless and user-friendly experience. It's currently live on Crypto.com's app and website. Now, you don't have to go to a casino or spend countless hours trying to learn all the ins and outs of sports betting. With this, Crypto.com has made it simple for you. Just simply click yes or no depending on who you think wins the game. And then you can sit back, relax, and just watch. It's so simple and easy that anyone can do it, and that's why we think Crypto.com hit a home run. Not only can you trade your predictions, but you can profit when you're right. If your prediction is correct and the team ultimately wins or loses, you receive a $100 payment for your correct prediction within 1 business day after the event is finished. And another cool feature is that you don't need to wait till the end of the event, but you can close your position earlier to realize your profits or minimize your losses. And now, if you use our link in the description to sign up, you can also receive an additional $10 worth of Crow coin. And you'll get that $10 worth of Crow bonus after you complete your first sports event contract trade. So download Crypto.com and check out their new sports feature so you can get started today. Be a part of your favorite teams and games, trade with 350 plus crypto tokens, trade anytime, anywhere, 24/7 from your app or desktop, and have complete confidence that it's trusted and secure. Again, be sure to sign up using the link we've provided for you in the description below, and don't miss out on that additional $10 of Crow that Crypto.com is generously offering. Don't know what to do with the Crow coin? A lot of people will be eating it. A lot of people is going to be eating Crow after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year. Dave, I love it. Shout out Crypto.com for sponsoring us, being a nice sponsor here at the end of the season for our Super Bowl three-peat run. Again,
Let's go, baby.
$100 payments for each correct event contract you own. Simple yes, no decision. CFTC-regulated derivatives across all 50 states. You can trade with USD. You can trade with crypto. It's amazing. Hit our link in the description. Get that $10 worth of bonus Crow, baby.
Let's go, baby. Good morning, Chiefs Kingdom. It's Victory Monday. Gotta love it, baby. Kansas City Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl for the third year in a row. It never gets old, Mike. It never gets old beating the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
Ending their season and going to the damn Super Bowl. It's just a thing of beauty. Keith Walker, been a member for 2 months now, says every time they showed Allen on the sideline, his facial expression showed he knew what was going to happen. Man, Mike, it's the sadness in his eyes, the hurt in his eyes. Josh Allen, they wrecked him.
Yeah.
He is so tired of the Chiefs just beating that ass.
Just look at him watching and sadness.
Like I want to say I almost feel bad for him because like the human part of me is like, dang, bro.
I don't think Josh Allen's a bad human.
And
right?
I don't. And like he even had good things
He's
to
got
say
some
after the game.
questionable tweets.
Hey, shout out Buffalo, Sean McDermott, Josh Allen. Not a damn one of them tried to blame a referee or something stupid. They took accountability and they gave the Chiefs credit where credit was due.
McDermott did say that he thought they got that first down.
It doesn't matter. Of course. I mean, that's fine. It's whatever.
Why don't one person just look at the official or just look at the camera when that happens? They say, did they get the first down? I would say, did the referee say we got the first down?
And did I mention that even though the human part of me wants to be like, I feel sorry for Josh Allen, I really don't. I don't care. I don't give a crap, bro.
Keep losing, bro.
Yeah, I don't care.
Dude, welcome to the Patrick Mahomes era. You guys ain't going to win nothing.
Sorry. I saw them talking about it on something on the X last night. I can't remember what show it was, but they were like, maybe Josh Allen just has to accept that he was born at the wrong time. He's really good, but he's kind of like all those guys in the 90s in the NBA, like Patrick Ewing and Reggie Miller and all them guys. You were born in the wrong era. You're not going to beat Jordan, bro.
Man, I wanted to be an NBA star too, but guess what? I was in the era of LeBron James. He was drafted the year I left high school, okay? I wasn't going to get it.
Nah, he was
LeBron
drafted
James
when I
got
graduated. We're the same age.
But still, LeBron James got that one. I'm
Right.
sorry. It's just you're born at bad times.
Absolutely, man. It sucks, but it is what it is. You have to accept it, and you have to enjoy the greatness that you're watching. That's all. Mike, we got a freaking 20 bomb from Andrew Armstrong. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'll put some legendaries in the chat for Andrew. He says, congrats to the Chiefs. They looked good in every phase of the game. Who are three players who impressed you
Love that
the
question,
most?
Andrew. Steve, I'll take one. You take another one. Who are you going to take?
You're going to take mine. I'm taking
Xavier
Worthy, baby.
Yeah, I think Xavier Worthy's number one.
X Factor.
We called him out as being the X Factor, and we were correct. Yeah. And why? Because I don't think it took a rocket scientist to know that Xavier Worthy was utilized the first time, and I think Andy's seen enough that next time
pulled back on the reins.
Yeah, he pulled back.
I think that's why they stopped it. Now, in hindsight, Mike, we talked about that after the regular season game. Like, Xavier Worthy went for 60-plus yards on the first drive and had a touchdown. Yeah. Bills had no answer for him. And then Andy doesn't go to him the rest of the game. Why did he do that? That's crazy. Right. What is it?
So
he saw what he needed to see.
Xavier Worthy, big game. He ran 91.2% of possible routes on the day. He led all receivers. 31 routes ran. He ran, he had seven targets, 6 catches, 85 yards, 50 of those caught through the air. His ADOT was a 7.1, and he ran 2.74 yards per route. He had the only receiving touchdown on the day. Xavier Worthy was a grown man yesterday. Like, anybody saying that Xavier Worthy, too small, can't get off, can't do this, can't do that, he's proven everyone wrong. This kid looks more and more like a Tyreek Hill-esque kind of guy. Like, if you drafted, say, Sky Moore to do that, you missed. You whiffed. But this guy here, he can do it. Steve, two other ones. I'll say, look, Travis Kelce didn't have a big day number-wise. Like, he really didn't.
I do want to shout out Travis Kelce and DeAndre Hopkins.
Right. Kelce, 2 catches for 19 yards. He only had 4 targets. He was getting held all day long, but he is enough of a threat. And I'm pretty sure PFF is going to grade him pretty high on the day. I just have a feeling, I don't know how high it'll be, but he'll rate over a 75 in my opinion. And that's pretty big for a guy that literally gets 4 targets. Well, he was getting held, and he does a lot for the offense.
Travis Kelce and DeAndre Hopkins are the reason that Xavier Worthy can go off and have a game. Because they have to double team them. They have to pay attention to them.
Steve, isn't it wild D-Hop's only got 32% of the snaps yesterday? He is literally 30% man throughout the whole. I think this just kind of proves that the Chiefs do not know how to utilize a big body receiver. It doesn't even matter.
It's just, that's the thing, though. When he gets on the field, whether it's a third of the plays or whatever, they have to focus in on him. They have to double team him. They have to pay attention. Yeah. And it's just opening up stuff for everybody else. But another shout out, Mike. Another shout out. One more player. I'm going to go with. You have to go Juju, Patrick Mahomes. You could go either of those guys. I think that they both had good games. Juju kind of, it was a couple of big plays, but I mean, they were timely and they were, Juju did his thing, got yards after the catch. But I think Patrick impressed me. Just the fact that he always seems so focused in these big games. He's cold-blooded. He's never shook. He's level-headed. He makes the right decisions. I mean, he does what he has to do. He did fumble a ball when he was trying to pull one away from Pacheco. But, I mean, other than that, Pat played a great game. So
yeah. Other than that, though, I would say Nico Remigio, too, getting overlooked. Special team contribution. Yeah. He had over 100 yards of special teams contribution, so he's played well. Yeah.
Appreciate the 20 bomb, Andrew.
Appreciate you, brother.
Choco with the 2 bombs says nobody talking of the blocking Kelce did in the game. I just did. Mike just did.
Yeah. Kelce did a good job. Look, his role in this offense has changed a lot. Is that something to do with his age, maybe his speed or whatever it is? That's possible. But he could also just be maturing more and seeing that we have a lot of weapons here. And now, even though he is getting double and triple teamed, he may not be agile enough to get off those double and triple teams like he used to. But he's still sucking up that double and triple team. So somebody's got to go win a game. And that's what we never had. And Xavier Worthy's being able to do that now. Marquise Hollywood Brown did that last night.
Oh, yeah, man. Chief DeLorean, been a member for 4 months now, says having all these box-type safeties on the roster will actually help against Saquon Barkley. I agree. I think that Justin Reed, Jaden Hicks,
Shamari Connor, if he don't miss tackles.
Brian Cook, you're going to have a game, brother. That's just all there is to it. These safeties have to have a big game. You can't stop Saquon Barkley completely. You just can't do it, especially with a good offensive line like they have. But you have to stop them from getting 60, 70-yard touchdowns. They can't just have huge chunk plays all day. You can't allow that.
No, I think ultimately McDuffie versus A.J. Brown might be a nice little matchup there. Because if you force Saquon Barkley and them to kind of give up on the run game and make Jalen Hurts beat you with his arms and not his leg, I'm going to take that. I'm taking that all day long.
Right.
Like, I want Jalen Hurts throwing the football because he's not the best at it. Can he do it? Yeah, but he's not the best. He's not the most accurate. His own wide receivers have to read inspirational quotes on the sideline to not try to rip his head off. So,
well, here's the thing, man. So the Commanders allowed 7 rushing touchdowns in the NFC Championship game.
That's insane.
Saquon Barkley had 15 carries for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. Will Shipley had 4 carries for 77 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, this kid didn't even play hardly all season.
And, of course, Jalen Hurts had 10 carries for 16 yards, which is pathetic, for 3 touchdowns.
I bet you those were mostly tush-push.
Of course they were. Average
It's
of
just
1.6
another
yards
game
per
of
carry.
defending the tush push again. But look, we had ample practice, and honestly, I believe Josh Allen might be harder to defend. This dude's like a
They don't execute the
this dude's like
play
a
the way the
defensive
Eagles
lineman out
do.
there.
I feel like Buffalo as a whole just can't execute the play the way the Eagles do. They kind of suck at it. But Josh Allen is a bigger body, and he's tough to stop. So I'm with you, man. I think they had enough practice on that tush push, and that's something they're gonna have to focus on. Unfortunately, apparently,
Yeah.
while the Chiefs are out there winning rings and changing the sport, the rest of the league's reverting back to rugby.
They're
And
going
it's-
rugby and
Whatever you want to do, guys. You wonder why you're losing and Chiefs are winning. It's because you guys are trying to play rugby and just crying. It's crazy. Javier Sanchez with a 5 bomb says Chiefs derangement syndrome is very serious. We are witnessing greatness. It is a very, very real thing, Javier.
People are missing
It
like
is.
a great era in football. But nobody appreciates a great era in football. Like if people aren't getting something out of the deal, they can't be happy for anybody else. That's the society we've become. It's a cry, whine society, and if you're not getting everything your way, you throw a tantrum. And that's what
You know
we're
what
in.
they remind me of? Do you remember the first time that Donald Trump won an election, like 2016, I guess?
And everybody just
And they
blew
made
a
like
gasket.
people would make compilation videos of the people like screaming and crying and stuff.
That's
That's
how I feel like
literally
everybody
how I feel
acts.
about NFL fans that aren't Chiefs fans. Like you look absolutely freaking ridiculous. You look like an idiot, like a crybaby.
Like you look crazy, dude. Like just
Yeah.
chill out and go get a job.
Mike, I think maybe we should start up some kind of support group for Chiefs derangement syndrome. We could probably make a few bucks,
Should we make a T-shirt that says "I survived Chiefs derangement syndrome"? Or
We're gonna have a couple new T-shirts. I'm gonna work on some T-shirts because I have some ideas. Okay, I have some ideas, and we're gonna get them on the store. Shout out the store, merch.allchieftep.com. You can get some nice merchandise over there. Check it out. Mike, our old buddy Ty's in the house. Member for 18 months.
go,
He says,
baby.
"What's up, fam?" Man, another intense game, drunk by halftime in the books. Can't start a Monday better than this. Hope everyone is well, as we have once again sent the mafia to the depression clinic. What's up, Ty? Good to see you, buddy.
I actually thought Ty was drunk before halftime. I actually thought we played a pretty good game. I actually thought we were gonna. I was thinking we were about to roll out a blowout.
There was
on
a
them.
chance. They had their chance to blow them out. But
There was
you know
a
what?
chance that we could have been up like what 28-10.
Luck didn't go our way at the end of the first half. Everything went Buffalo's way.
Not even that push off by Mac Holland.
He-
What was he
this
dressed
dude-
up as going into the?
Animal. The
Do you
Muppet
realize
animal. Well, you
he
know
had
what?
to-
He
had
is
to
the
dress
freaking
like a
Muppet.
He had to dress like a Muppet and
Going
leave
home
that stadium
after
taking
the
an
loss.
L, dude. How embarrassing!
You know that picture of Josh Allen you just showed where he was like looking at the Chiefs winning all
we
the
should
confetti
put him in
coming
a
down?
Muppet outfit.
No. Someone already did it. They put animal
No
right
way.
beside. It's that picture of Mac Holland right beside him, just watching.
I've got to find that. Where's it
It was
at?
on X somewhere. I saw it last. I should have saved it. I might have
Oh,
saved it.
man.
But who knows? But shout out Ty. Been a member for 18 months. A legend there. Casey Lion Squad with a 2 bomb says sent you a message on X for the official catch rule. So Mike, you can check that out too while you're at it. Flapjack with a 2 bomb says I ain't scared of no damn birds. The Eagles are trash. That's right, Mike. I'm not worried about the Eagles. I'm really not worried about the Eagles. Like Saquon Barkley's a beast. I'll give them that. And the Eagles are a good team. I predicted them to go to the Super Bowl early on in the year. But am I afraid of the Eagles after playing the AFC? No, not. They haven't had to play a team like the Chiefs yet. They just haven't. Shout out Flapjack with a 2 bomb. We got Nate in the house with a 10 bomb. Says your YouTube short this morning was amazing. Sent that extra salty Pro Bills friends to my extra salty Pro Bills friends. Thank you so much. I haven't got
what
to
we try
watch
to
it
do.
yet. I just told Mike right before the live stream, I was like, I haven't got to watch the short yet. And I've been excited to see what he come up with. So as soon as I get off here today, I'm going to go watch it. And you know what? If you haven't seen the short yet and you're watching this, you should do the same thing I'm doing. As soon as this is over, I'm going to go watch the short. I'm going to have a good time doing it. I might even get in the comments and make fun of some Bills fans because they're going to be out and about.
Man,
They
you know
might
what's
be in
funny?
hiding.
Is I've actually seen more people crying and whining that's not Bills fans. That's the thing. We've become so hated that people that don't even have a dog in the fight just want to sit here and throw stones. And it doesn't make sense. I actually watched a guy last night on TikTok that was a Bills fan, And this dude debunked everything. Like, he was the best fan I ever heard in my life. He was like, dudes, we got our asses kicked. He's like, that Xavier Worthy play, he was like, I don't care if he catches the ball or not. The Chiefs are going to score because we wasn't stopping them. And he was like, did Josh Allen get the first? I don't know, because we didn't have a good camera angle. But he was like, they didn't rule it bad on the field and then just go on. He's like, they took it to the booth and the booth couldn't overrule it. He's like, they did everything by the book. We just lost. And this dude took an L like a champ. I even wrote in the comments, I said, W, Bills fan right there. That's very rare that somebody took accountability. You know what? That guy's probably not a loser. He's probably going to go to work today. He's going to come home. He's going to make triple figures. He's going to bang his hot wife, and he's going to go to sleep, okay? And everybody else is crying in their mom's basement because this guy's not a loser.
Hey, he grew up, and the rest of y'all should grow
up.
Appreciate you, Nate. Thanks for the 10, my man. Shane with a 2-bomb. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. He says the three-peat is real. Love y'all, ACU crew. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Shane. It's real. It's real. It's in the atmosphere. The Chiefs have put themselves in position to make history, and they're about to make history, Shane. We're going to watch it happen. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Flip with the 5-bomb says, I'll give it to Xavier Worthy yesterday for stepping up when the opportunity came up. He turned it up to another notch, stole that ball from him, Super Bowl bound. Xavier Worthy had a game. He grew up in front of our very eyes yesterday.
Yeah, he swiped it.
But we've been talking about that for the back half of the season. This dude's coming on. He's getting better and better. D-Hop's coaching him. D-Hop's mentoring him. He's been a different player since D-Hop got here. They have a little bond. He annoys D-Hop like a little brother. He picks his brain. The kid wants to be better, and he's just getting better and better. Matt Nagy even said the progression of Xavier Worthy reminds me of Rashee Rice's last year. And he come on at the right time, man. It's great to have him playing at the level he's playing in the AFC Championship game. That's insane. Yogi with the 5-bomb says Travis had 2 key blocks on Hunt's touchdown and 15-second running touchdown. What a beast. Travis Kelce, Mike, I read, he quoted, I want it now more than ever. Like, Travis Kelce still has that winning mentality. He wants this. He's going to do what he has to do. If he can't get out there and have a 100-yard game, and do that, he's going to do everything in his power to make sure the Chiefs win. And what he did yesterday was basically be a decoy, draw the defense to him, and block like crazy. And shout out Travis Kelce. You might be getting up there in age, old man, but you're still kicking ass out there. So that's awesome. Casey Lion Squad with a 5-bomb, Mike, says the number 4 is unlucky for the Bills. 4-time Super Bowl losers, 4 times losing to Pat in the playoffs. Shout out to Chiefs Kingdom. Arrowhead was rocking. Let's freaking go Chiefs. Mike, it was rocking. We could hear it just on TV. They were going crazy out there. Chiefs Kingdom showed up.
Chiefs Kingdom showed up. I don't know who said they sent me an email with the official rule. It didn't come through.
It was not an email. It was on X.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be this then. Is it this one?
What we got here? Let's take
the official rule. It's the first one. A, secures control of the ball in his hands or arms prior to the ball touching the ground. It's a catch. It says it right there in the rule books. We all know if you understand the game of football.
Mike, so we already know they don't understand.
Right. They both secured the ball. Like, they were fighting over it. That ball was not moving. Like, it touched the ground, but it was not moving. It was secured. That was the right call. And my whole point is they didn't just gloss over it and then whatever. They even let the Chiefs run a play and then went back for Buffalo. They've never done that for any other team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Once a team runs a play, we ran a first down play, and they let them go back and challenge a play before.
Yeah.
Give us our first down back. So they even swayed the rules for Buffalo last night to give them that challenge. And it did no good. It went to the booth. And all again, Romo and Gene Steratore was just up there to let people cope with their feelings. Of course, every play that went to the Chiefs side, you had to have Gene Steratore sit there and either confirm it or deny it. But any play that went to Buffalo, nobody asked Gene Steratore nothing. It was just, it was the word of God when Mac Hollins got that touchdown catch and he pushes off. Nobody goes to Gene Steratore and says, should that have been a PI on McDuffie? No, it should have been a PI on the offense. That should have never been a touchdown.
Right. Yeah, they've been trying to push a narrative. The media has been running with it as much as the salty-ass fans.
Yes, the media and everything is denigrating. I think's the word. I don't even know. I can't even speak.
Degrading?
degrading the product that they are getting their pockets padded for. And if I were the NFL, I would step in and start doing stuff.
Yep.
I would send out something to be like, look, if you guys are going to get on here and talk smack to this, we're going to pull our rights and you're not going to broadcast games.
Yeah. I just want to point out there was an idiot in the chat, but if you are a Chiefs fan, if you're a Chiefs fan and you're on here gloating about being from KC and taking the side of the referees and the crybaby fans that have no idea what's going on with football.
Yeah, you're not really a Chief fan. You're
an idiot. You are a slap.
Steve, it was a total burner. We found Josh Allen's burner. Congratulations.
Good God. Well, to the pit, Mike, to the pit.
To the pit. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Flapjack with the 5 bomb says, word on the street is Ray Charles could even see Allen never got that first down. 13-second haunts the Bills forever, and now it's 4th and inches. I'll tell you what it is. It doesn't matter if it's 4th and inches, 13 seconds, whatever it is. The Chiefs always whip out that massive dong and slam it down on the Bills. Every time.
Every time
they
when it
are
counts.
Buffalo's daddy.
The Bills
is Buffalo's daddy.
We'll see if Jostens can give them a ring for that Week 11 win. I mean, it's cool. They can hang a banner over it, but we're doing the real work over here. We're winning when it counts. We always do. That's why it was never in doubt.
Right. Denise Scott with the 5 bomb says, high five to you guys. KC, Chiefs are making history. 3-peat. Let's freaking go. Man, it's fun. We've been saying all year, ride along with ACU. Let's enjoy this 3-peat run together. Let's make some history together. Let's watch it unfold. And we're doing it, man. We're doing it. It's awesome. Appreciate the 5, Denise. Casey Lion Squad with a 2 bomb says, read the note on the message on X that had the rule, Mike. So shout out Casey Lion Squad with the 2. And another 2 says, please read the note on the message you just read. He wants you to read this note, Michael, so you need to find that.
Open this and look at the first note. These haters don't know the rules for real.
Okay, cool. And that's the one. Is that the one that you're talking about? It's insane how much people want to cry about calls, and they really don't know the basic rules of football. It's wild. Mike, you look like you're just very intently looking for
I'm
this
confused. I'm not seeing nothing under it or anything off of it, or I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Like the first rule of the thing, the first no? I'm not for sure.
Yep.
Instructions unclear. Please provide better instructions.
Let's go, baby. Hey, appreciate you all being here. Good morning, Chiefs Kingdom. If you're just rolling in, we're talking about the Chiefs about to make history in Super Bowl 59. 3rd straight Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll be playing the Eagles again. We always give the team, they come back and they try to get another chance to win, like San Francisco. They try to make things right. It's almost like Buffalo trying to make things right in the AFC Championship game. Well, the Chiefs they're just gonna spoil your party. Okay? Spoiler alert. Can't wait
Spoiler.
for it. Can't wait for it. It's going to be a fun 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Do your boys a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Share this out with some friends. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done that yet. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back to talk more Chiefs versus Bills and moving on to the Super Bowl because that's where the Chiefs are going. They're all going to New Orleans, and our brains are going to have to start going to New Orleans soon, baby. But let's bask in this win in the AFC Championship game a little bit longer. We'll be right back.
Today's show is sponsored by Manta Sleep Mask. You got to check this out. We weren't big believers in sleep masks. I thought they were going to be too big, too hot, too bulky. But Manta Sleep Mask changed that perception for me. These sleep masks are so comfortable. You can change the cup around your eye and find a custom fit. That way the mask finds your comfortability. With these pillows around your eyes, you feel zero pressure. And with a 100% blackout technology, you can go to sleep anytime, day or night, no matter how erratic your sleep schedule is. You can go with the sound mask, the pro mask, the silk mask, or just the sleep mask. You should go check out their website by clicking the link we have provided for you in the description below and read up on which option sounds best for you. But regardless of which mask you choose, use our code ACU10 at checkout and receive a 10% discount that we have secured through Manta Sleep for you, Chiefs Kingdom. Again, go to the description, find the link, find the mask you want to try out, Use code ACU10 and get yourself some of the best sleep you've ever had in preparation of this long football season.
Let's go. Get down in the description. Check out Manta Sleep. They got some good stuff. You can take some nice, high-quality naps with those bad boys. Let me tell you.
Josh Allen probably needs one of those for his flight to Cancun.
He might need that. The Bills, they were dressed to go to Cancun
He can
before
get
the game
noise
even
cancellation
started.
ones, too, in case he's sitting next to Animal Hollins over there that won't put down the drumsticks.
What a weirdo. What was he trying to do? Still trying to figure that one
Did he
out.
dress like Fred Flintstone at a game?
I don't know.
Like,
Something's
what's wrong with that guy?
Space with the two bombs says before KC got 15, there was a lot of fake Raiders fans. I kind of remember that. There were a lot of fake Raiders fans. There's a lot of fake fans everywhere. But you know what? People say there's a lot of fake Chiefs fans now because of the Swifties. But the fact of the matter is, no one cares. Everybody can be a Chiefs fan. Come on board. We'll take you. Get on board with the greatness, baby. Better late than never. I mean, if you've just been duped your whole life and you're a Cowboys fan and you're tired of Jerry Jones just trying to control everything and they suck, you know what? Chiefs used to be from Dallas. Join up with the Chiefs. How about that?
Why are you trying to recruit Dallas fans?
I don't care. I was just saying, for example, or if you're a Buffalo fan and you're tired of losing to the Chiefs, you can't beat them, join them. Okay? There's room for you in Chiefs Kingdom, baby. Just don't be a slapnut. That's all we ask. Appreciate the two-bomb space. Mike, what a game. What a game. Overall, very happy with how the Chiefs played. Very happy with how the Chiefs played. The offense looked better than they have all season, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't worried about anything when they had the ball in their hands. They were moving the ball efficiently, effectively, and you saw all the green on that graphic you brought up earlier. First down, moving the chains, baby. Buffalo didn't have an answer for that offense, and the defense stepped up when it counted. The Chiefs were just a better team on the football field last night, man. And, of course, we've talked about the whiners and the crybabies and all that all day. We've been talking about it for weeks now because that's just the narrative that the media wants to push, but when it all boils down to it, get better. The Chiefs are better than you, and it's very apparent. Like, you can cry about this and that, but it's nothing. It means nothing because your team's just not as good. They're just not, and that's all there is to it.
Wait a second. Casey Line Squad says, okay, where it says notes 1, scroll down. Okay, we're still doing this. This better be great.
Yes.
Notes 1 right here. Movement of the ball does not automatically result in loss of control. So you're saying if
That's
the ball
true, too.
does even move,
Yeah.
it still doesn't even mean loss of control. Yeah, I don't think the ball moved at all. I believe that it was pinned. Like, the ball wasn't moving. In my opinion, it only touched the ground because the bodies turned to touch the ground. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was a catch.
Right. He caught the
I mean,
ball,
it was a
but the
catch.
body come this way. And so if you're holding this and your body turns, yes, it's going to touch the ground. So, it was a catch. It's just more crap to cry about. That's all there is to it. Appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm an idiot and I couldn't find the note. Okay.
Mike, you didn't understand the assignment.
I missed. Yeah, I failed the assignment. I don't know what to tell you.
It's okay. It's
I never
okay.
claimed to get good grades, you know?
Somebody in the chat said that people's talking about boycotting the Super Bowl.
Good. Don't watch because
That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, what a bunch of idiots.
Dude, they will never boycott the Super Bowl because they want to watch to complain. That's all you want to do is watch to complain.
Imagine that. It's like, that's the thing. What they don't understand is we're Chiefs fans. We watched years and years of bad football. We watched years and years of losing in the playoffs. We watched years and years of where there were questionable calls against us for us to lose in the playoffs. Anybody remember Marcus Mariota? Anybody remember the forward progress on a sack fumble? Never been done before in NFL history, but they called it that game to stifle us, didn't they?
Nobody cried about that.
That's the thing. We know all about that stuff. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. And the thing about it is we had legit gripes. They're just crying. They're just crying because they don't know the rules, and they're just tired of the Chiefs winning. Chiefs derangement syndrome is a real thing, and you guys need to accept it. It's bad for your mental health. You need to just get over it. Accept the fact that the Chiefs are great, and they're better than your team, and you'll be better for it.
The first step is to just accept. Acceptance is the first step.
Right. Speak it from your
true
mouth.
happiness and
Just say
peace.
it. You'll feel so much better. You'll have such a better day if you just finally just Chiefs are
This
better
was
than my
the
team.
old AFC Championship, but I pulled this out just because the AFC champions today. This was from LIV.
I got one of those in the closet.
Dude,
That's 54, Michael.
I can't even keep up with all the I remember the Chiefs first won the Super Bowl, and it was one of those things where it's like you finally got to order the Sports Illustrated stuff. You got to get the newspaper.
Yeah. I had the DVD or a Blu-ray. It was a Blu-ray.
Yeah, never got to do anything like that in my entire life. Didn't even think I was ever going to get to.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming so common, I can't even keep up. I can't even afford an $89 hoodie every time we win a meaningful game. So the funny thing is like, you guys can talk all your smack and cry and whine all you want, but we've suffered. And I will continue to be a complete a-hole to you because you deserve this. You cannot denigrate everything we've ever done and talk smack to all of our accomplishments and expect us to be civil at this point. I will not do it. I will not stand for it.
No, we're going to enjoy this. We're going to gloat in it. Sheriff says, my blood boils listening to TV analysts talking shit about the refs. Like, damn. Well, I'll tell you what, Sheriff, you know what you can do? Don't watch it. Mainstream
they want to boycott
media,
the Super Bowl,
mainstream sports
boycott
media,
their talk shows.
Yeah, they suck. They're annoying. No one cares. Like Ray
Dude,
says,
they literally
lazy journalism out there. Lazy journalism. Sorry.
You've got people like Dan Orlovsky and all them that go out and they take their big fat paychecks from them opening their stupid mouths, and they don't even know what they're talking about, and they get paid millions and millions of dollars to sit on there and blow smoke up y'all's asses. And then they take all that money and they go degenerate gamble it over in Vegas, and if they really and they lose because they keep betting against the Chiefs. And they hate the Chiefs for it. And the funny thing is, and I'll tell anybody this, if you really believe it's fake, and you believe you already know the outcome, and you believe that everything's centered around the Chiefs, then put your money where your mouth is. Take out a loan on your house, against your house, take all your net worth, and go put it down on the Chiefs because you're guaranteed to win, aren't you?
Right, and that's the thing. You have people like Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports.
Go for it, Dave
crying,
Portnoy. Put your net worth on the Chiefs then.
Oh, I knew this was rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. If you know it's rigged, why did you put $1 million on Buffalo to win?
If you know it's rigged,
are you that stupid?
Put it on the Chiefs.
Yeah, come on.
So otherwise, if you won't do it, then you're scared because you know that it's probably not rigged deep down, or it would be a 100% win.
Right.
Go do it and shut up.
Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, like Michael said.
Do it and shut up.
Our boy Enrique with the 5, is that pounds? 5 pounds. He says, I'm back to Portugal and cannot support the channel as much, but still a member and still enjoying it. Chiefs bring us joy. Play. Let the boy watch.
What kind of currency?
Enrique. I think it's pounds. I'm not for sure. I don't really know, but Enrique needs this in his life.
Let the boy watch.
Let them boys watch, Mike. They can cry all they want, but they have to watch the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They have to watch it, and they're going to watch it. You know they're going to. They're not going to boycott it. They're not going to boycott it. They're going to watch it, and they're going to hope. They're still going to be hoping with every fiber in them that the Chiefs praying for the Chiefs' downfall.
I never, to this day, I never knew Portugal used euros. Amazing, but they do.
Well, now you know.
Now we know.
Appreciate you, Enrique.
Learning something.
Casey Lion Squad with the 2 says it was a catch. They're saying the ball moved. That's BS. Yeah, man, they're going to say anything and everything they can to discredit the Chiefs.
The only balls that moved is all the haters' balls were jiggling from crying.
The only balls that moved is when Chris Jones picked up them big balls and slammed them on top of everybody.
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy. It's just, look, nobody thinks it was rigged that the Eagles come out and just beat a team that got to the NFC Championship and put 7 rushing touchdowns, and Saquon Barkley takes the first play for 65. Like, all that looks completely legit.
Yeah, that's totally legit.
It's only Chiefs games and Chiefs stuff that's rigged. It cracks me up. We are the new Patriots because the Patriots dealt with this too.
Yeah. Casey Lion Squad with another 2 says, I'm smoking on a Bills pack. Let's go, baby. Everybody's smoking on that Bills pack today.
The Buffalo Bilches.
The Bilches.
Man, I hope they're having a good time in Cancun. I wonder what the weather is down there. I'm going to go look it up. I want to see what they're dealing with.
Hey, you know they're already planning that vacation. They might be on the way.
Baby, it's 80 degrees right now in Cancun, baby.
They're going to go enjoy that 80-degree weather.
It's not a very good week. It's raining all week and only gets a high to 84.
I don't know if
feel
Josh
like
Allen,
if I'm going to
Mike, Josh
Cancun-
Allen can't go on vacation just yet. He's got a Pro Bowl to play.
I wonder who's going to be the Pro Bowl MVP, him or Joe Burrow. How funny is it that all these idiots were just sending each other to the Pro Bowl? Patrick Mahomes is responsible for sending 2 people to the Pro Bowl.
Lamar Jackson might be going to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, Josh Allen sent Lamar Jackson over there. It's crazy.
It's sad, isn't it? It's sad for them guys, but not really. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time, Mike?
Yeah, I could care less who's in Cancun as long as it's not Chiefs players.
I have a good time with this. The Chiefs still kicking ass out there, and people crying about it makes me feel good. Like if you're crying about it and you're upset about it and you're hurt about it, it makes me happy.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Michael here. Dr. Mike in the house. He says, hey, guys, in retrospect, would you rather have chosen McConkey over Worthy? Steve, I'm not going to answer this question. I'll answer it, but I mean, I want to answer it with another thing. I actually come up with an idea that I thought it would be fun if we had a live stream one day where once the draft gets into full, swing, and before we go on to the new draft, if we take
redraft?
a look at let's take a look at what we said players would do and see how accurate we were with what we felt like players would do.
Yeah, see, I know. I've noticed this. So
And,
when
and hit those rankings up.
Look, I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to put this out there. When people talk about draft content, especially in the Chiefs niche, everybody they automatically go to RGR, and shout out RGR. They do great work. But everybody's like, oh, they're the only ones that know anything about the draft and this and that. And there's other channels that do some draft
BS
stuff.
on that one.
Y'all are missing out, bro. Like, we give the best draft content, and everything we say comes to fruition. Most of it. 90%.
I will say this.
Mike, come on.
We've hit a lot of picks in 3 years.
If we just go back for the last
Way higher
3 or
than
4
most.
years, if we went back for the last 3 or 4 years and we got the players that we wanted, Amon-Ra St. Brown would be on this team. Puka Nacua would be on this team. I mean, it's endless. We got to keep going, but we're not gonna brag too much. We're not gonna brag too much. But would I take Ladd McConkey over Worthy? No, I would not. In hindsight, when the draft was happening, I probably would have said yes because Ladd McConkey was the most plug and play receiver in that draft, and that's apparent if you watch the season.
You could make an argument, but I also think I don't know if Ladd McConkey would be as dynamic as the way they're using Worthy right now.
Xavier Worthy's getting better and better.
Can move the ball and run good routes, a route technician. But I guess with Mahomes, if you got him a nice route technician like a McConkey, could he be more accurate? Could it have helped? Hindsight's always 20/20. I don't know. I'm happy with Worthy. I think he's progressed well. I don't think it was a bad pick at all. But I like Worthy at this point, so I probably wouldn't go back and take McConkey. But I believe on draft day, if we would have took McConkey, I think we'd have been fine. So I'll answer it that way. I like both of them. They're both good players.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally the thing here.
But I do think it would be fun, Steve, to go back and look at our draft boards and see how we hit and how our players, like, did our number one receiver perform to that, or did we leave somebody down at the bottom at, like, number 15, and he was a top 2 or 3, I think the one guy that everybody kind of missed on this year, receiver-wise, in my opinion so far, Roma Dunze, he may be the one that got rated really high and just kind of crapped the bed.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people liked him too,
Yeah, I feel like he may be the one potential bust, and I actually thought he was almost bust-proof, which kind of goes to show you how bad Caleb Williams was.
Hey, the chat's getting involved here. They're saying, hey, remember, y'all wanted Jahmyr Gibbs. Y'all wanted Laporta as a tight end. Y'all wanted DK Metcalf instead of McCole Hardman. Yeah, I mean, we don't do this lightly. We actually dive into this stuff.
Eat for lunch.
Yeah, Mike knows all about them. He can tell you what they did in 3rd grade. Tell you what their favorite lunch was, what their favorite Lunchable was. Was it the turkey and the Swiss, Mike? Is that what it was?
Dude, you remember me telling the story about the tight end last year that broke into Colorado State and was catching balls at nighttime?
Yeah.
Like, I know everything about these cats.
It's almost weird, Mike. What are you doing out there?
I put out the best. I hire the best private investigators.
What are you doing out there? Mike, our boy Perry with a 50 bomb. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, what a legend.
Perry's the one that sent us the big dinosaur bone.
We got so caught up in the game yesterday, we didn't even get to cook it.
Yeah, we forgot, dude. We were just crazy. And plus it had to like thaw out and we had it frozen. That big dinosaur bone's going to have to thaw out for like a week.
Yeah.
But
So,
dude, we're gonna get together. We're gonna make it, and we're gonna vlog the whole thing and put it up for members only. And we're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
taste
do
test it. We're gonna compare it against KC barbecue.
We're gonna
I've
do
never
it.
had true Texas barbecue, Steve. Never had it.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Perry, appreciate that dinosaur bone, and also
Yes.
appreciate the 50 bomb. He says, haven't slept yet, haven't even changed my clothes. I'm mega horned. Let's keep the dream alive. Perry's just running around. He might have to go to the ER, get that thing needled down.
Hey, I appreciate that, Perry. For real. that $50 is awesome. I appreciate.
I
you,
thought
brother.
you were
And
appreciating the mega horniness.
I appreciate all the horniness. I mean, if everybody gets fired up, I'm fine with it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Tilly in the chat says, "Okay, braggarts, tell us who our next left tackle should be drafted." Here's what we'll say: we said to draft Kingsley, so yeah, we can miss a little bit. But here's what I'll say with Kingsley.
We also told everybody if you wanted a viable left tackle that you would have to trade up and try to get Joe Alt, and that wasn't going to happen.
We said Kingsley was a
So,
project,
I mean,
but at 31,
You have to be realistic.
and also at 31 or 32 rather, we said Kingsley. At first, we were the first to call out Kingsley.
We dropped him back into the second round.
And then we actually dropped him back to round 2 by the time of the draft. So we actually took him at the right spot. So I'll give it a win and a loss in hindsight. And we draft too, not to.
Also,
a lot of people think that we draft our favorites, but I don't draft Kingsley because we we thought the Chiefs liked Kingsley.
right.
And
Also,
behold, there it
Mike,
was.
we can go ahead and brag a little bit more. Let's go back to bragging. Mike
Oh,
wanted Trent
no.
McDuffie. Mike wanted George Karlaftis.
Mike actually called both of those picks
Yeah.
in the first round.
So, I mean, come on.
Actually, I called Sky Moore. And again, I didn't call Sky Moore because I loved Sky Moore.
we didn't think
called-
Sky Moore was a round 2 grade.
I called Sky Moore because Sky Moore was what the Chiefs wanted. And we draft from that standpoint. So a lot of people will draft and be like, we like this guy. Let's take this guy. We take
Yeah.
it from a standpoint of, I'm Brett Veach. I'm the Chiefs. What do I look for? And we draft
Yeah.
based on what we think the Chiefs will do.
We
not
kind of
what
get our
we want
finger on the
Chiefs to
pulse there, and we try to let you guys know what the Chiefs are thinking. And
do. I like
so
that
far,
angle, but a lot of people
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's fine.
It's fun.
Appreciate the 50 bomb, Perry. Y'all put some legendaries in chat for Perry with a freaking 50
Go, Perry.
bomb. JM with a 5 says, if this game was rigged for the Chiefs, why aren't they rich off of sports betting? Exactly. That's Mike's point. Why aren't they betting their life savings if they say it's rigged? That's my point.
If you know
and
the
Mike's
Chiefs aren't going to
point,
lose
like,
this
come
game
on,
because it's
dude.
completely rigged, then go bet on
You
it.
got people out there like Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports putting $1 million on Buffalo and then crying that he knew it was rigged. Well, you're an idiot then. If that's really what you think, then you're an absolute freaking idiot. You just gave away $1 million for no reason.
Yeah.
Because you're dumb? I don't think you're that dumb, Dave Portnoy. So just stop crying. Grow up, buddy. Grow up. It's okay.
I think Dave Portnoy deserves our slap nut of the day today for that one.
He does.
I
Love
think
your
he gets
pizza
slap nut of the day.
reviews. Love your pizza reviews. But good Lord, man. You're crying like a
What
baby.
should we do
about
for slap nut
some
of the
dumb
day?
stuff.
Should we bring up the picture and sing a nice song or something?
I don't know. We'll have to work on that. Not real
I think
sure
we
what
should
we're
just
gonna
do it on the fly today.
All right. Let's do it.
Let me bring in a picture of Dave Portnoy.
All right, guys. This week, we said we would do it. We said we'd have a slap nut of the day every day this week.
We get a picture of him.
And the slap nut of the day on Monday, January 27th, goes to
gonna go to
Barstool
Davis
Sports owner David Portnoy.
What's his middle name? Eugene?
Scott. David
Oh, yeah, that's
Scott
right. David
Portnoy.
Scott Portnoy. Okay, here we go. We're going to make it happen. As soon as it loads in, here it is.
Mike, do you have any kind of cool song for this? Or
Congratulations, Dave, you're a slap nut today. Congratulations, Dave, you're a slap nut today.
You're a
There you go.
stupid
Slap nut of the
dumbass.
day. Dave Portnoy, slap nut of the day. I like the song. Made it up on the fly. You can't beat it. But not every day is going to rhyme with Dave, so I'm going to have to come up with something.
better
It's going to be a
tomorrow.
new song tailored to every single slap nut. That's just the way we'll do it. We'll
That's
give you your
awesome.
props.
This is getting out of control. This is getting out of control, guys. Appreciate you all being here, by the way. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Do us a favor. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't done that already. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're a Chiefs fan, don't be a slap nut of the day tomorrow. Go hit the subscribe button now because you're missing the best Chiefs content
Yeah,
on
buddy.
YouTube by not being subscribed. So go do that. Hit that bell. You'll get notifications when we come out with stuff. Shout out BetUS, shout out Crypto.com, and shout out Manta Sleep for sponsoring this live stream from All Chiefed Up. Mike, it's been a beautiful victory Monday morning. Every Chiefs fan should be happy. Every Chiefs fan should be out there talking mad shit to the world this morning. And if
Go
you're
for
not,
it.
you're doing yourself a disservice. Gloat in it. Love it. Talk all that smack. Do what you got to do because the time is ours. The time is ours. Andy Reid gave it to us. He said so. And we got 2 weeks until the Super Bowl matchup. And we got a lot to talk about this week, so there's going to be a lot of content. Keep your eyes out for that. And we'll see you next time, baby. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Heaven was a sight from my soul.